So yeah, just in the car hunt riot here for the Lotus Elise Sprint, and just the Cayman and the Ford Shelby have blueprints attached to them. Just I said I'd give a run through just with these two cars, because definitely you should be trying to grind every single blueprint for this car if you don't have the Lotus Elise maxed out. Like, the thing is, I have another video up now talking about the Jesko event, and that offers you the ability to buy these blueprints for 1,000 of those special event coins each. But those event coins are really costly, so like I would strongly advise just grind every single blueprint you can of this. Now, with the Ford here, I'm just going to take a really safe pathway, and just, yeah, if you're not so confident with using the 360 jump on the ramps here at the end, just save up all your nitro throughout the entire stage. Give one little blast of imperfect over the ramp, and then just grind a hard drift until you fill up that nitro meter, just to boost the car straight out of that inner tunnel. That way you avoid using the 360 imperfect onto the ramp. But yeah, it should give you like a nice enough time still. As long as you nitro boost out of that tunnel, you should be able to manage the time handily enough in that. Now, like, obviously that Cayman is 2.3k rating, but yeah, I mean, there's 5 seconds to spare to get that blueprint for the Elise. So yeah, it should be possible with like even a very lower tuned version of that car. Now, and with the Ford Shelby, again, that's a car that I've got like up to the gold ranking of, but at the same time, I would just still say like it's going to be possible to do this one fairly easily with any kind of a version of that car, because you get 45 seconds to it, and you can clear that time by about 4-ish seconds, especially if you make use of like the 360 imperfect nitro boost into that tunnely area. If you make use of that as well, you can actually use the nitro containers that you get on this first straight. So yeah, just again, it's like slightly more difficult, and obviously if you're not feeling comfortable with the 360 imperfect nitro boost onto ramps, just maybe go with the first run that I threw up. But yeah, just like bring the car around the place again here, and yeah, just nitro and 360 onto the ramp, fill up the nitro meter, and yeah, boost yourself out through the tunnel again the same way. It's just a case of you can use that nitro, yeah, to throw yourself into the tunnel and then out of it again. It's just to gain a small bit of speed. And yeah, you should be able to clear this one easily in the 41-ish second. Or 40 seconds also works, but yeah, that's like 4 seconds to the good, and even though that is a gold version of that car, 4 seconds timing in this, it's 10% of the actual, 10% of the overall speed. Like, that is a massive increase in the actual time there. But yeah, I just said I'd do some runs of this one for the Lotus Elise, especially just given the fact that that car is needed for the Jesko event, and it's a pretty awesome beginner car for Asphalt. It's not the best, obviously, when it comes to those D-rated cars, just because of the fact that it's really missing that high top speed, but fantastic handling, amazing nitro. It's very hard to kind of fault that car. And on top of that, I'm going to need to grind out as much of this car hunt as possible for that event that's on at the moment for the Jesko, and not be spending those Jesko S coins on the Lotus Elise blueprints, especially given the fact that there's so many of them available in game at the moment. So just try and grind out as many as possible. Think about it like this, like in the Jesko event right now, you can buy a Lotus Elise blueprint for 1,000 of those coins. 1,000 of those coins costs about 50 tokens, which is €2. So think about it this way: if every time you successfully do this run, you get yourself a blueprint, you technically save yourself €2 worth of microtransactions towards that Jesko event. And again, if you're new to Asphalt 9 and you're just looking for just this car on its own, yeah, definitely chase down Lotus Elise Sprint. Like, not only is the car really good as a beginner car, it's useful in the weekly competition every week. It's not the best run for that, the AMG GTS is, but the Lotus Elise Sprint will easily get you a top 10% time if you get it maxed out. And also, the epic import parts for this car aren't just tied to events. They can actually be gotten in the Legend store for 6k of the trade coins. So it's a car you can actually gold out all the way, even with those epic import parts. Alright guys, there's a sub button over my head here and other videos from me here and here. yeah, just please do click on those if these videos help you out at all. I appreciate that. Alright guys, happy hunting and good farming with the Lotus.